the clergy and the religious distinct, when they speak, they shake the foundation. And it is only the church that will address meaningfully the canker going on. And they want to silence all credible voices. Now, today, we will reveal everything to you. This question has, direct relation with the pronouncements of Reverend Professor Martey. Let me tell you why people do not want Professor Martey to talk. Listen, they have tried, politicians have tried all means, all means to muzzle me, to get me, but they can't. They come with bribes, fat envelope, $100,000. Listen. I want everybody to listen. Politicians came to my house with fat envelope, $100,000, not cedis, dollars. And also with the promises that, if you keep quiet, we will give you a house at Trazaco with swimming pool. You know what? We will give you 4-wheel drive. These people were lucky. I did not have big dogs in my house. Else I would have released the dogs to bite them for the whole world to ask, Papa Moderator, my boy one again. Papa Moderator, I then I would tell me now you release the dog. Then I will tell them, ask what they came to do. You know what? They have tried all means to muzzle me. They couldn't, and I tell you they can't. And you know what? I will speak today, I will speak tomorrow. You know the tax I pay, Osofo. Sometimes when this thing comes and I see the tax that I've paid, but at the same time I said, praise be to the Lord we serve, because it's going to build our nation. Then when my tax goes, you babies with sharp teeth, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow.
In fact, I was surprised when I got to know about the information, because what he stated out there to the public is the opposite of what happened in the year 2012 in June, when I was serving in my capacity as the public relations manager of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. The background of the whole story was that I was once invited, to be precise, on the said date by the moderator to meet him in the residence of one of the flag bearers, or a flag bearer of one of the leading opposition parties in this country. Okay. He did not tell me the objective or the purpose for the meeting. I got to the place only for him to hand over an amount of $50,000 to me in a brown envelope. And then he showed me his of $100,000. He showed it to me, he counted, and then he intimated to me that the purpose of that inducement was that we are to speak for that particular party. So in my capacity as a PR of the church, I should take that because I'll be doing the work. And instantly I rejected it, and I made it known to him that by my management principles, I go by what my boss says. So if you want us to do what they are saying, I'll do it. But so far as the vehicle is concerned, by my conscience and my principles, I cannot take it. So I returned the money back to him. And then we left. He took the money, and then he took the vehicle. And that was the end of the case. So I was surprised yesterday to hear about the allegation that he was making against, he did not mention the name, but all the indicators were clear. that he was referring to the ruling government. I am not here to side for one party or the other, but my interest is that as a religious leader leading a variety of groups, MPP, NDC, your communication as a leader should be ethical. You have to communicate in such a way that you not more or less affect the desires and then the afflictions of the people that you are serving. And to me, it was below the bar. But I was interested in coming out because I thought that what he put out there was a lie. And as a Christian, I owe it a responsibility to clear the air. I still want to place this on record that he took it. He took it. And I'm challenging him to a public debate. I don't want to debate any of his peers. We were there alone. So I want to debate him, whether the matter is true or not. And I threw a challenge to him that he should come out for us to set the record straight. I'm ever ready 24 hours to debate him on the issue, provided he will not run away and provided he will not put his phone off. His style has been that he will throw tantrums and run away because he knows what he's saying is not the truth and push his boys to come and defend him. But this time, I want him for a public debate. Again, I would like to challenge him that the allegations he made were very loose.
How do you mean?
You were there. He did not mention the name. He did not mention the party. And a man of his caliber, when you are being bribed and the way he's portraying himself as an angel of integrity and ethics, why didn't he report the matter to the police?
Why did you not come out then when the incident occurred and you waited after 4 years before coming out?
I think it's the same question you have to pose to Professor Martey, because we were there together.
Okay.
So why did he also not come out? Don't forget that I did not come out first. He came out first. But again, to answer your question, I came out only this morning. You can refer to Adam Cabre then. He was with then Adam FM. He granted an interview to me in the course of my termination, and I made it clear and that the basis of my termination was as a result of my refusal to take that money and the perception that all things being equal, I'll betray them. This morning, Fifi Manson called for that tape and he played it. So I re-echoed it on the set date. Okay, that is 3 years back, and the issue is before the National Labour Commission. And for the sake of the love for the church and other things, I decided not to go further about it. But so when he came out publicly to talk about the issue, I thought it was that it's time for me to let the truth be out of the bag.
Acts can be referred to as bribery.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been reported to the police, but that wasn't done on the part of the moderator and yourself. So
I had a limitation. I work towards a boss, and I cannot take a decision without approval of the boss. So I expected the boss to take an action, and then I cannot report them to the police station whilst I was with my boss. At least my boss will have to take an action, but at least I rejected the amount. And so that is my decision, that I cannot report them once I was working under a boss.
Leading opposition party in this country, the largest opposition party in this country.
How can I say largest? When you say leading, we all know leading, largest, MPP. So can we say it's MPP?
You can read in between the lines from his pronouncement and other things. You can read in between what I'm talking about.
So when we put it MPP, you have no problem.
I have no problem with
Say MPP na command is.
that. Yes, I have no problem with that.
Since we are preview to the fact that MPP command is Kano, and I say MPP command is Kano. Dear ain't now, Omudi scan command, and I say, dear ain't Omudi scan command.
With me, as a former PRO of the church, ne customer said agreement I went and say what the man in such a way said he being the head of the church will speak on behalf of the party.
On behalf of the party.
That is the NPP party.
Now, who can say what this Kano be mao? Dear ain't no this can be mao. Now dear ain't now reject it.
Or this kind of mommy because Nami position as a public relations officer of the church. men are not speaking for the church. And to me, this say what the man say, a be inducing na maka niama na abwa pass our party.
Nti didn't now reject it.
We reject it because of my principles. As a professional, I don't allow myself to be
But
induced.
evidence to what you're saying?
I have evidence. One, I expect him. He made an allegation, so I expect him to come out with the evidence of what he said. And when he comes out with the evidence, I'll produce mine. But for now, I have evidence.
One witness.
Witness, I would say, at the third meeting, Nipe Wohono, now one was from party inside, so automatically they will not come as my witness.
Party inside your friend is saying.
Like I said, the largest opposition party in this country.
But okay, I say party inside nani paba could be one needing.
Mimi asani American for legal and several reasons. Maybe can nema ono edi kan edi aboni pa or see fi party kon on one legend first. So boy no I also come out with mine. But at this level, we'll cross the river when we get there.